Hi everyone, it's Megan. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a plan with me and my Hobonichi weeks for the 24th through the 30th. And actually, now that I've just said it, it's not today I'm doing the plan with me. I actually filmed it yesterday, which is Monday the 24th. But I'm not actually getting through this voiceover and uploading it until Tuesday the 25th. And it's already 9 p.m. my time, so I totally apologize for the delay. I've just been super busy at the beginning of the week and haven't been able to get into that rhythm of being able to plan slash film and do the edit and upload on the same day. So I need to work out my schedule. Anyway, enough about my excuses on why I'm late. Let's talk about the kit that I'm using. The sticker kit that I'm using is a Hobonichi Weeks kit from BirdsFlyStudio. I'll leave a link down to their shop below. They are an Etsy shop and I'm not affiliated with them in any way. I did receive this for free, but it was from that rack that I received way back in October of last year from another person who had purchased it and then decided they weren't using Hobonichi anymore. So although I didn't pay for this, I also did not get it from the company. That being said, this sticker kit is still available on the website, as well as other Hobonichi Weeks kits that are in the same format. So if you like the way this format looks, or you like this style, you might want to check out their shop. The paper is I think a matte paper, but I thought that the colors were nice and vibrant. Also, as an aside, if you hear the tapping in the background, that's just my dog walking around because my husband's out for a little bit and she's looking for him basically, and waiting for him. So sorry if you hear that tapping in the background. Hopefully it's not too annoying or distracting, but it's going to be there. I can't control her, short of closing the door and then she'll cry. So anyway, back to the sticker kit. One of the things that I was trying to do with the bottom washi was reposition it, because one of the things I've noticed with all of the Hobonichi kits I've used up until this kit is that the bottom washi is only the width of the actual lined area of the planner, so the grid space or the horizontal days of the week. This bottom washi seems wide enough to go all the way across the entire page, so that there's no like tiny border on the sides of the page. And you can see that with the top washi as well. It's quite long. I actually don't really like that, and later on I end up cutting the left side of the page, or the left side of the washi. I end up cutting it down so that it ends up being flush with the date covers. The right side doesn't bother me as much, but I didn't like the overhang on the left side. So that's just one thing to note. The bottom washi, it's not too short, it's definitely longer. Alright, so one thing I really like about this kit is that there's a lot of dividers. There's the really long vertical divider, so that way you can split up your Hobonichi into thirds or however you want to do it. And then there's a lot of horizontal dividers. And just like the bottom washi, the horizontal dividers are also very long or wide. And so they go across basically the entire width of the Hobonichi page. So I did end up having to cut them down a tiny bit. No big deal for that. And I think, again, on the right side with the grid, I didn't do any cutting down. So I went ahead and on Monday and Wednesday I put in some full boxes because I have a lot of things going on, or things that I wanted to note in that left side with where my appointments and my work schedule is. Since I had a lot of dividers, I went ahead and took that really thin yellow divider and put it in between Friday and Saturday to mark the weekend, and then I went ahead and used that weekend sticker that I've stuck on my hand. Tuesday there's a little flag or a little box because I wanted to note that it was a long day for work. I'm working 7 hours on Tuesdays instead of the normal 6, and I just wanted to write that down, but not in the far left column, because I'm going to be writing my work schedule and it was just going to take up a lot of space. So, and here's where I end up cutting down the edges so that they're flush with the date covers. Yep. I thought this color combination was really nice for the end of summer, for this like late August. It's definitely not a color combination I would have chosen, but I am enjoying it. I am enjoying it. And like I said, the colors are nice and vibrant. So I'm going ahead and working from the bottom up because since my habit tracker is on the bottom, that's where I need to have a certain amount of space. And then the, what is it called? The checklist space where my to-dos are, I can always just whatever remaining space I have, that's the checklist area. Here's where I realize that the dividers are just as wide as the bottom washi, and so I make an adjustment for it. One thing you have to be careful with the Hobonichi, which I'm sure you're already familiar with if you own a Hobonichi, is that once you lay a sticker down, it's usually a little bit difficult to pull back up without tearing the paper because the paper is so thin. So just something to keep in mind. I did run into that, not with the divider I just put down, but with a later divider. I think it's this one right here. I end up putting the blue one down. And then I realized that I didn't want the blue one, I wanted a different divider. And then when I pull up that divider, I end up ripping it a little bit. The pen that I'm using, in case you're wondering, is from Simply Gilded. It's one of their like old Simply Gilded, not Simply Gilded, I'm so sorry. That's a washi company. This is from Pen Gems. It's a Pen Gems pen with the gem on the top of the pen and the penguin logo. So anyway, what I was saying about this pen, this is one of their old school pens where the penguin logo is like on the clip near the barrel clip. Is that what you call it? The thing that you use like if you wanted to clip it to something. Anyway, that logo no longer exists. It just has the Pen Gems name on it. But this is an older one. I think that this one was... This might have been a Two Little Bees collaboration pen. I don't remember. But I've been using it just because right now it has a gel ink refill in it, and I wanted to use up all my gel ink refills before I cycle through and refill all of my Pen Gems pens and kind of work through them again. I actually do like to use my pens. I think that they have a nice weight to them, and I'll use ballpoint or gel. I prefer to do gel in the Hobonichi just because it's darker, it's crisper. You're less likely to have bleeding over time than you would with a ballpoint or a rollerball, so that's my preference. But I also like to cycle through them as well. I think the ink that I'm using is the Uniball Jetstream, which is very similar to or the same as the ink that's in the pen that actually comes with Hobonichi as their kind of like gift with purchase when you purchase a planner. So here's where I end up changing the divider from the blue to this like stripy wavy pattern. I thought that was kind of cool. I did put my checklist. I also did a top 3 at the very top. And I do have 3 things that I want to work on this week. I thought about it before I did the plan with me. Let's see. And I think now I'm just kind of trying to decide if there's anything else that I need from this sticker kit. One of the drawbacks is that this is a little bit wide because there's so many things on it, and so in order for me to put it in my planner cover, I was like trying to figure out like what do I actually need. Do I actually use any of these extra stickers throughout the week? Most of the time, no, but occasionally something comes up or I forget to mark something that later on appears. So like for example, I think later on this week we have to like go somewhere, but I didn't write it down, and then there was an event on Monday night that I ended up attending that I didn't write down, so I wrote that in as well. Now I'm just writing in all of my dates, so here's kind of the boring part, just making sure I fill in the dates and then writing my schedule, all the normal things. I hope you all are having a good week so far, or at least a manageable week so far. On Sunday, I didn't write this down in my previous plan with me because that was one thing that I had forgotten. But on Sunday, my husband and I went out to take photos of runners for, I think basically for their social media. So that was a lot of fun. We had to get up early, and I ended up holding the lighting or the flash so that way my husband could take pictures and make sure that everybody was lit really nicely. But the runners were super friendly, and I think we were out for a couple hours. And then I found a bagel place in the area that does homemade bagels. Like, we couldn't think of a place, like, we don't have any place that's like really local. It's like the next couple towns over. And I was like, there's got to be a bagel place somewhere in Boston that does like homemade bagels. So we found this place in like the Somerville, Cambridge area called Goldilocks, LOX, like the salmon that goes on bagels, and it's really good. So we're super excited about it, and I think that might be our go-to bagel place. So we got bagels from there, and basically Sunday was a really nice day. So, and that was something I had totally not planned for in the plan with me originally. All right, so let's see, what did I write? My top 3 is to continue writing thank you notes. I did start them, but I just want to continue them. Also, switching the office and the nursery. We didn't do that last week, so we want to do it this week. And then I have a goal to finish reading the book Chosen Ones by Veronica Roth. I started it. I really liked the premise of it, and I was starting to get into it, and then things got really busy and I haven't picked it back up. So that's my goal, is to finish it, because it's also a library book and I do need to return it in a couple of weeks. There's a few people that have placed a hold on it, so I don't think I can renew it. And I'm wanting to make sure I read. All right, so now I'm just finishing up my habit tracker, and I think that's pretty much it for the week. Yep, there we go. I think I might do a quick flashback to the previous week, or I might have done that earlier. Yep, there we go. I like how it's filled out. I'm hoping this week looks equally full by the end of the week. But that's what everything looks like. So thanks for watching. Hope you have a great week. I'll talk to you down in the comments and in the next video. Bye.